All right, I watched this one, I watched this one, watched this one, watched this one right there, watched this one. I watched a couple of them, right? All right, just to, get the knowledge, and get me out of that dreaded ad 7 limit. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Arakunrin Damola, and today in this video, I'm going to show you how to solve Google AdSense ad 7 limit. All right, and this is a working method for 2024. This is 100% working. It works. I tried it with my AdSense account that got saved ads limit. All right, and it worked fine for me. Will it work for you? Let's see whether or not it will work for you. Okay, all right, let me just quickly show you the email that I got from Google. Now this is the email that I got from Google, and this was in August 31st of August 2023. All right, ad 7 limit placed on your AdSense account. Okay, so it says, hello, we recently identified invalid traffic concern. So the issue with, my own AdSense account was invalid traffic. And guess what? There are plethora or there are different types of ad 7 limits. I think about 3 or 4 or 5 of them. I can't remember, but I'm going to show you a video on YouTube that is going to really help you get the knowledge on that particular one. All right, but this for me was invalid traffic. And of course I went on Google, I searched, I made a couple of searches. I came here, Google ad 7 limit. All right, and of course I watched this video. As you can see, I watched this. I don't know if I watched this. I think I watched a couple videos. All right, I watched this one, I watched this one, watched this one, watched this one right there, watched this one. I watched a couple of them, right? All right, just to get the knowledge, and get me out of that dreaded ad 7 limit. All right, and of course I did all of the things I'd asked him to do, of course, which that was I think removing all of the hard codes, archiving it, and I did that. And by the time I put the hard code back into my site, the message came up again. And of course, if I come back here, all right, and then I scroll up, you will see, I think the message came up again right here. And then again, I think on the 20th of September, I got the same ad limit, all right? And it was because of the same ad limit, invalid traffic, which simply means that the method didn't work, all right? It only worked if I removed the hard code, but once I put the hard code back, the ads limit will pop up again, and then I have issues with Google again. And one thing you don't want to do is keep getting ads limit. All right, so how do you solve this? You might probably ask, what was the method? How do you solve it? But first of all, one of the things that I like to do, is I like to, get definition. I like to get meanings, all right, into things, because for me, I believe that definitions, all right, shapes everything that we, all of our life experiences. If we are able to define it, we will be able to get result by simply just defining our lives. All right, and for me, I believe also that to solve a problem, you need to know the root cause of the problem. And of course, in computer science, we are told, all right, that to solve a problem, you need to find and isolate the problem. So the very way to do that is to, first of all, know what is ad 7 limit. So what is ad 7 limit? I'm just gonna come right here to show you what ad7 limit is, by Google's definition. So Google works hard to maintain a ads ecosystem that protects advertisers, publishers, and users from fraud and bad ad experiences. All right, probably based on this particular sentence, you already know why ad7 limit, all right, comes, visiting your Google AdSense account. However, sometimes ad7 limit can actually be good. Now, as a result, Google may sometimes place a hard limit or a limit on the number of ads your AdSense account can show. This might be a temporary ad7 limit while we get to know you and evaluate your traffic quality. Now, this is where I'm going. So sometimes the reason why you will get ad7 limit is because Google wants to evaluate your traffic quality. They want to check if you are indeed getting real organic traffic to your website, not spammy or bad traffic coming to your website, all right, from maybe adult website or all of those spammy kind of traffic. All right, now that we already know what ad7 limit is, I guess it's only okay to want to know how long does it take for ad7 limits to be removed. Okay, now this was the question that I had to ask myself, that how long will this take? Now, based on my own research, a considerable amount of research that is, I was able to find out that typically ad7 limits will take, maybe 10 days, sometimes it will take 30 days. All right, now it depends on the kind of ad7 limit that you get. So whatever the ad7 limit you get will determine the amount of time that you will need to, wait for the ad7 limit to be removed, all right, by Google. Now let us jump to the types of ad7 limit. Now, types of ad7 limit, there are plethora ad7 limit, all right, there are plethora ad7 limit, and of course these are some of them. Account being assessed. So ad7 on your account is being temporarily limited while we assess your traffic quality. We will automatically review and update this limit as we continue to monitor your traffic. Unfortunately, we can't say how long this will take, all right? Even Google can't tell you how long this will take, but typically when you go back to your policy center, you will see when you get the ad7 limit, and if you go online to to Google's forum, you probably see some expert that will tell you how long you should wait for, but then everybody is just guessing, all right? But like I said, ad7 limit, all right, like this one, account being assessed, all right, simply is a way of Google just trying to check your traffic to see if you are driving the best kind of quality traffic that they require or not. All right, so what you can do, continue to build your content and audience while we assess your site traffic. So whatever that you're doing, continue to do it. Whatever traffic that you are getting, continue to push your traffic, and whatever content that you're writing, continue to post more and more valuable and helpful and useful content. All right, now the next one is invalid traffic concerns. Ad7 on your account is currently being limited due to invalid traffic concerns. We will automatically review and update this limit as we continue to monitor your traffic. All right, now this is invalid traffic concerns, and of course you will get invalid traffic concerns from Google if you are driving bots traffic, if you are driving social media traffic from Facebook or Instagram, all right, if you are driving if traffic all by yourself through loading your account manually, or whatever means that you're trying to game Google and make a lot of money off their platform. All right, so Google has a system that tracks all of the things that you do, all right, and they are able to shut down your account temporarily in order for them to be able to assess the kind of traffic that you are getting. All right, and then if they see that, oh, what you are doing is actually against their TOS, they will just give you a ad7 limit for that time being. If they continue to check and they see that, oh, you have really violated, all right, their TOS, and you are at the point of no return, they will just suspend you or probably disable your AdSense account. All right. That's pretty much it right there. That's pretty much what I have to share with you on the types of Ad7 limits. And of course, if you watch this particular video that I found online, and this is one of the videos that I watched that really helped me. All right. I think this guy's name is I can't remember, Okorocha, all right? But then if you would watch his video, all right, he actually talks about understanding how AdSense ad limit bot works, all right? Learn how to prevent, minimize, and end with ads limit, all right? So all of those stuffs in between right there. So if I were you, I'll probably just go and watch this particular video. The link is right there. So maybe one of the things I will do in the description of this video, I'm going to link this particular video to it so that you can go and watch it and be able to learn up. All right, if you are enjoying this particular video, please do well to like the video, all right, because the more you like, the more you share, the more you comment on this video, the more YouTube is able to show my video to people who are really in need of this particular content. All right, and one other thing that you can do for me is subscribe to this YouTube channel, Arakunrin Damola. Please subscribe. All right, and of course, if you have questions, if you have doubts, all right, you can please drop a comment, and I will be in the comment section to reply all of your questions and doubts. Thank you. Let's get back, all right, to what we are doing here. Yeah, so the positives and the negatives. There are, of course, a lot of positives, there are a lot of negatives. However, I have just two positives that I'm just going to share, and I've already talked about it before, and one negative. All right, so the first one for positive is traffic source verification. Google just want to verify your traffic source. So they send their bot to place a limit on your account, all right, and once you get that limit, you will notice that you will only be getting few ads displaying on your website, all right, which will make it very hard, for you to make money with Google AdSense. All right, so for maybe 10 days or 30 days, they assess your account, they review it, and if you are good, all right, they will let you go. All right, and the second one is low risk of suspension. So with this, I mean, because before now, when I joined Google AdSense, or back in the days, I'm talking about 2012, 13, 14, right? All right, that time, if you have any issue with Google, you are the only thing. Once you have invalid traffic, whatever issues, they will just disable your account permanently. All right, and after some time, they introduce suspension. Now they will suspend your account, review it, and if you're good, they will let you go. If not, they will disable your account permanently. All right. And now they have the Ad7, limit, which I believe is actually a welcoming idea. I love it a lot, and it helps you. It helps to lower the risk of suspension or getting your account disabled. All right, and the negative is limited ads. Of course, once the Ad7 limit is placed on your account, you will not get as many as you are supposed to get, and that will of course limit your chances of making money with Google. Okay, so let us jump into the next slide. All right, on the next slide, so I said I'll do this and don't do this. No, so the first one is keep running the same traffic that you are running. So if at the time that you got the R7 limit, you are running Facebook ads, or you are running propeller ads, or you are loading your account with bot traffic, whatever you are doing at that particular time, don't stop. The mistake that a lot of people make is that they will stop pushing the traffic that they've been pushing. All right. And of course, it's easy that way for Google to be able to know that, oh, this person is pushing the wrong kind of, traffic to their website. Of course, Google don't have any issues with you running traffic from Facebook or wherever you want to run traffic from, all right? But the only thing that they will tell you is that you are liable for the traffic that you are driving, and if the traffic is not in accordance to their TOS, they will put R7 limit on your account or even permanently disable your account. All right. So one way to make sure that you don't get your account disabled is to continue to run that same traffic, all right, that you were running at the time that you got the R7 message. All right. And one other thing that you need to do is turn off auto ads on your Google AdSense account. Turn off auto ads completely. All right. Now, how do you turn off auto ads? You might ask. I'm going to show you. All you need to do is come right here to your Google AdSense account. All right. And you see that my account is actually just fresh. I'm not making any money from here, and the reason is because I am waiting. I'm trying, to push more content to my website, all right, so that once that is done, I can start to drive traffic from my traffic sources and begin to print money, all right, from Google AdSense. All right, so how do you turn off your auto ads? Simply put, you have to go to ads, all right, like this. And then once you come to ads like this, all you need to do is to come right here, and mine is already on off. All right, all you need to do is come right here to this place, all right, and then it's gonna do whatever that it wants to do there. So before it's going to be on like this, all right. What you just need to do is turn it off like this and then click apply to site, and of course it's going to be off that way. All right, so that's pretty much what you need to do. Don't turn on auto ads. All right, that's pretty much what you need to do. Now let's get back to the next one right here. Okay, the next one is remove ads from your site. You need to remove ads from your site. Now, how do you do that? It's simple. Again, all you need to do is come to add units. All right, and once you come to add unit like this, all you will then need to do is click on more and then click archive. All right, I've done this before, and these are the new fresh ad codes that I created, so there is no need for me to archive them. But then if you already have if you are trying to do this on your own, all right, all you need to do is come right here to add units, all right, and then check this and then click archive. All right, do that for all of the ad codes that you have, and you are done with that. All right, remove ads. Okay, yeah, sorry, that's for archive current ads. Now, how do you remove ads from your site? It's simple. All you need to do is go back on your website and remove all of the ads that the placement, the ad codes that you have on your website, wherever that you have placed them on your website, whether you put them in your widget area, whether you put them in using your team's ad management system, or you are using maybe ad inserter or whatever kind of plugins that you are using. All you need to do is go and remove all of the ad codes. And once you are done, the next thing that you will need to do is to remove ads text. Remove ads.text from your site root. Now, how do you do this? I'm going to show you. All right, so depending on your cPanel, all right, now this is how my own cPanel looks like. All right, depending on your cPanel, all you need to do, whatever cPanel that you're using, well, it doesn't matter, but make sure that you go to File Manager. Now, once you go to File Manager, it opens on another tab, all right? And once it opens, all you need to do is find go to your public HTML. Now, from your public HTML, go to the particular site that you want to work on. All right. Now, once you go to the site, all you need to do is click public HTML again, and from there, go to from there, right. You can probably see the ads.txt around here. This is where you will see normally from here. This is where you see the ads.txt. All right, but then because I have removed mine from the root. All right, it's not here. When I was doing the test, I removed it. So now that's the reason why you are seeing this message, earnings at risk. You need to fix some ads.txt file issues to avoid severe impact to your revenue. So what I need to do then to fix this is simply to create a what's it called, ads.txt file. And once I create the ads.txt file, all I need to do is then come back to here and then upload it right here. All right, now if I'm going to do this right now, so what I need to do is to simply right here click create a file or upload files. So I'm just going to come here and upload the file right here. And the way to do it is simply just to drop the file right here. And all I'm going to do is right here, I'll just type ads. All right, and this is it right here. And what are you supposed to put in? It's there. Once I upload it right here, I'm just going to drop it showing ads.txt. All right, it's already uploaded, and it's somewhere right here. All I need to do is come back here and rename it. Okay, it's not right, so that's it. Okay, now once I have that, all I need to, once I've added this, I'm just going to have to wait for Google to clear it from their screen. And we are done. This is how to add your text. And if you want to also remove it, all you need to do is click remove. All right. If you have it and you want to remove it, all right, all you need to do is come here and right click and then click remove, and then it will be removed for you. And you can continue, with the other steps, right? Uninstall SiteKit and add inserter plugins. All right, so SiteKit is one tool that you have to remove completely. Remove it from your website if you are using it. I was using it before, all right, and basically I was using it to track my my Google search traffic and all of those stuff, my analytics and all. But when I was learning how to do this, it was one of the things that needed to be removed, and I had to remove it. All right, because I noticed that when I first did the same process, it was right there on my side and it didn't work. But this time around, when I tried, it worked. So of course I can use my Jetpack to check where my traffic is coming from, and I can go to Google Analytics and check that, by myself. And also I can go to Google Search Console by myself and check that whatever that SiteKit want to provide me, I can do all of that manually by myself without using the plugin. And also whatever ad inserters that you are using, or whether you are using ad inserter or you are using advanced ads or whatever thing that you are using to show your ads, all right, place your ad codes, you have to uninstall that particular plugin. Okay, and like I said, make sure you remove all the ads on your website. Now, to be able to find out if you have removed ads from your site completely, all you need to do is click on your browser. If you're on Windows, I use Windows. All you need to do is do Control U, all right. And once you do Control U, the source code for your page will appear. Now, press Control F. Once you have clicked Control F, then you can type CA pub, ca-pub, ca-pub. You can type that. So what I'm talking about is click this after you do the what's it called, what I've done. Click Control F. Once I've done Control F, you can just do ca like that and pub. And then if you do that, if you see 0 that is not showing anything, there, it means that you have completely removed the sub. But if it shows 1 or something, it means that there is still ads on your website. All right, and then you have to find and remove that particular ad. So I just wanted to quickly, share that particular tip with you for removing ads completely on your website. All right, the next one is create one square ad unit. Now, all you need to do that is now to go back and create a square ad unit. Now, you have previously archived the stuff. All right, now all you need to do now is go back here and click ads. Create a what's it called, a new ad code. You want to create a new ad code, you can use any of these ones, but the best one that I found is display ads. So all you need to do is click that and then name it whatever you want to name it. You can name it test, or so we are using square. All right, you have ability to use square, you have the ability to use horizontal or vertical. So you can create a square one and then leave it as responsive. And then once you have done that, all you need to do is click create. All right, and then it will create the code for you, and then you can copy it or leave it, because right now you don't want to paste it on your website yet. So leave it, just create it and click done. Don't copy and paste it yet. Just leave it like this. Don't do anything right now. Don't do anything right now. Just leave it. Okay, let's go back to the next step. Okay. Now, the other thing that you need to do for me is to, make sure that SSL certificate is working on your site. Now, how do you know that? How do you know SSL certificate? It's simple. This HTTP will always have an S at the back. All right, and that's how you know that the site is actually, having what's it called? Is actually secured. That's how you know a website that is secured. Normally, before now, I think what's it called? They've updated their stuff, but for you to be able to know that your site is secure, sometimes they will put a lock here, a padlock. That's how you know that your site is secure. All right, and let me click this to see if it's going to show connection is secure. You can see connection is secure. So if it is showing HTTP without the S, it means that the connection is not secure. So this is one of the reasons that can also cause this stuff. Make sure that your SSL certificate is working fine. All right, that's that. Take note of that. Okay, and another thing that you will need to do for me is to associate GA with GSC. All right, what I mean by GA is Google Analytics. All right, and GSC is Google Search Console. All right, how do you do this? All right, it's also very simple. The way to do it is also very simple. All you need to do is go to your Google Search Console. All right, all you need to do is go to Google Search Console. For me, I'm just going to come right here. Okay, Google Search Console like that. Now, once you go to Google Search Console, what you want to do is you want to go to settings. All right, now from settings, you are going to go to associations. All right, you see, I'm already on Google Analytics. I already put mine on Google Analytics. All right, and from associations, you go to Google Analytics associations and simply associate your analytics with your Google Search Console. That's pretty much it. All right, mine is already done, so I don't need to do anything. But for you, if it is not there, this is simply what you just have to do. Okay, I hope that this is helpful and useful. All right, let's go to the next step right there. All right, but before I jump, okay, let me just open the next step. Okay, so the next step is to change your theme. So whatever theme that you are using, sometimes the theme that you are using can also cause you to get ads limits. Now, I've heard of people, based on the research that I've done, the videos that I've watched, there are some people that have gotten ads limit because of their team. So the way that they were able to solve it was simply to change their team to like maybe schema. All right, there's a particular free team that you can find, all right, and it is called schema. All right, now there's a particular free team that you can find, all right, and make use of right away. It's called schema. All you need to do is go to your WordPress dashboard, go to appearance, and go to teams. All right, once you get to teams, all you need to do is search for that particular team. All right, and the way to do that is go to add new team like this. Okay, and then once it opens up for you, you can just search the team right here. It's called schema. All right, schema team. All right, this is it, the schema team. So you can make use of this particular team. It's very, very fast loading, and you know, you can make use of it. And for the time being, once your ads limit is gone, you can now change back to another very good team. Make sure that the team that you want to use is fast loading, all right, and the team is well designed, properly designed, all right, and the navigations and everything on your website is working fine, all right. So that is that. Now, coming back to the don't do, all right, so make sure that you do not turn on your auto ads. All right, don't turn it on again. Also, don't use SiteKit again. And one other thing that you need to do is stop your bounce rate. Now, this bounce rate simply means people coming to your website, they land on your website, and all of a sudden they just click back. They are gone. They did not read anything on your website. They did not scroll. They did not leave any fingerprint on your website. That's will cause high bounce rate, and high bounce rate is a red flag for Google. All right, and it can cause you to get ad 7 limits. All right, also don't play with ad placement on your website. Now, if you are placing ads on your website, one thing that you need to do is make sure that it is not close to your text or your images. And I think this particular video, all right, this video from this guy, Key to Blogging, will be very, very helpful here, because I think he mentioned that in full detail. So I'm going to also make sure to share this particular video with you in the description of this video, all right, so that you can learn from it as well. Okay, that's that. Let's go to the next one. All right, publish fresh content. Now, during this period, one thing that you need to start doing is publishing fresh content. At least you should publish nothing less than 5, 10, 15, 20 quality content. All right, if I were you, I'm going to stick to maybe 5 or 10. All right, but I will make sure that I give it my best. So if I was publishing 1,000 words content before, I'm going to make sure to do like 2,000 or 3,000 or 5,000 words. All right, and that's why I said I'm going to be sticking to 5. All right, because I want to go all in to write maybe 5,000 or 7,000 words that is SEO optimized, that will get me a lot of natural search traffic. All right, and then I'm going to publish it, and then I'm going to promote it like crazy. All right, so that I'm able to get those initial SEO traffic. All right, free traffic from Google, and that way you are going to be in the in the like list of Google. Okay. All right, promote on Nairaland, Quora, Medium, and I dare say any Web 2.0 what's it called, websites. Anywhere at all that you can promote your content. Once you publish it, make sure that you go all out and promote it like crazy. All right, this will help you get those initial traffic buzzes. All right, traffic is going to be coming to your website, and this way is going to be reflecting on your Google Analytics, and Google is going to be seeing it, because remember, it is real humans that are reviewing this ads limit, your traffic and everything. It is real humans. A bot will put or place ad7 limits on your account, and then a real human being will come and check your account, your website, to see that, okay, you are in fact getting quality traffic from Google, from Nairaland, from Quora, from anywhere, and they are real traffic, not forced traffic, not bot traffic, not any kind of spammy traffic. All right. The next one is drive search traffic. All right. One way to drive search traffic is to run Google Ads. Go and run Google Ads. That's one of the things that I learned. You can run Google Ads and you can do search traffic. And guess what? Google Ads traffic is considered and counted for as organic traffic. So once you go to your Google Analytics and search and check where your traffic is coming from, it will be showing organic traffic. So it simply means that if you run Google Ads and you are running search traffic ads, it's going to be showing as organic traffic. And Google, they won't care whether you are running ads, because they are seeing that your site is your traffic is coming from organic search traffic. They will, make sure that they remove the ads from your account in record time. All right. And another way to do this is by self-driven method, what I like to call self-driven method. All right. This way, what you need to do is simply use VPN, change your location every now and then. You can use any free VPN on the internet. All right. You can use Windshield. All right. What's the name again? I think this is it right here. You can use this Windshield, or you can use any kind of VPN at all, IP vanish, whichever one that you want to use. All right. And then use it to change your location every now and then use it to, but what you need to do is make sure you go to Google search for the keyword on your website, and make sure to click from there, click through to your website from search engine, visit the page on your website, scroll to scroll down, scroll up, make sure you are spending at least 1 minute on each page, and then do that for maybe like 5 to 10 pages, then close for that particular location. If you have used Nigeria before, then the next location will probably be Ghana, the next one probably be USA, the next one probably be India. You can do that until you are able to drive at least 100 plus search traffic. All right. Then once you have that, you can then go to the next one on the list right there. And the next one will be to copy and paste ad code on your site. Copy and paste ad code on your site. Now, you guys remember the ad code that we created, this one right here that we created. Now is the time for you to copy it. Now, once you come back here, all you need to do is copy this ad code and then go back to your website, all right? And then go and place that ad code on your website. So for me, I'll probably go to my Teams options, all right, right there. I'll go to my Teams options, okay? Because I think my team has what do you call it? A way to place ads in it, okay? And or you can also use ad inserter. I think I make use of ad inserter. All right, all you need to do is let's make use of ad inserter instead. So once I open ad inserter, all I need to do is paste this ad like this. Once I paste it, I'm going to turn on home page. I wanted to show on home page. Now, for my own kind of website, because I'm a teacher, I don't really use ads on my website, all right? And I don't use ads on my own page, so I'll probably turn this off. But if you are running a blog, a typical blog, then you want to turn this on, you want to turn this on. So for me, I don't use any of this. I don't use any of these because I'm a teacher, I'm teaching, so I don't use AdSense. I make money from affiliate marketing, selling my own products and all of those stuff, all right? So I will not use this one. But if you are a blogger who wants to make money from Google AdSense, all right, and you are running a typical blogging blog, all right, that does not have any home page design, whatever, all you need to do here is to toggle this on and toggle this on like this, and then click save settings. Or before you go though, you can probably just come here and do starting from before paragraph, and then you can do where the next one is going to show. You can put this and put 10 where the next one is going to show. This is if you have. So for my own website, I usually write 5,000 to 9,000 blog posts. All right. So usually I want it to be on each of the stuff that I have. So I'm going to just space it out right there. All right. I can just do 15. I do 25 like that. So depending on where you want to show your ads and depending on the kind of content that you have, if you have lesser content, you probably don't have business, doing any of these things that I'm doing. But once you are done, all you need to do is click save settings. And then once you save settings, the ads will start showing on your website. Mind you, it might not show immediately. You just have to probably wait for maybe less than 5 minutes. Sometimes it will take 30 minutes, other times it will take 1 hour or 2 hours before the ad starts to display. All right. But sometimes it will start displaying immediately. All right. But before you even place this ad, make sure that you have gone to your AdSense account and you have gone to Policy Center. Now, this is where you will see if where you are at fault with Google. Usually, once you get the message, once you're on ads limit, it will show a message right here, and the message it will show is the same message that it will show in your email, but it is more detailed. They will tell you the reason why they place you on ads limits, on the date that they place you on ads limit, and all of those stuff in between. All right. But for me, I no longer have the issues again. That's why it's showing like this. But if you are having these issues, if it is still showing here, don't go and paste the ad code yet. You can even screen grab your the message and then do feedback. Once you screen grab the stuff, just click feedback and then send a proper message to Google. So usually, once I click the feedback, once I screen grab my stuff, I click feedback like this. All right, it's going to show like this. Now it says capture screenshot. So I will capture the screenshot. You see that it has captured it. So it has captured it like this. You can see. And then I'm going to come here. Dear Google AdSense team. I noticed I have been placed on ads limits, and blah, 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 blah. I'm going to tell them, what I notice, the kind of traffic I'm running, and let them know that I am not doing any shady thing. All right. And beg them to please help me properly and hastily review this error or this issue. And I'm going to put an alias and then I'm going to send it. All right. Of course, what I would do is that I'm going to copy paste my my message to Google. I'm going to put it in the description box so that if you need it, you can just copy and make use of it. All right. So that's pretty much, that process. I don't need to send anything to them. I'm just going to cancel that. But make sure that before you copy and paste that ad code into your website, make sure that you have gotten this particular message, no current issues. Now, once you have gotten it, usually it will be taken away from this. You will get this particular no current issues again in under maybe 5 or 7 days. All right. Once you get that particular message, don't rush and go and paste the stuff if you have not yet completed all of the process that we have been doing from the beginning. But once you have completed it, then you can go and paste the ad code into your website like this and save. All right. So I'm not going to save this, all right, because it's just a test and I don't really need that particular stuff right there. Okay. I'm just going to go back right here and let's check out the next one right there. Once your ad shows, wait 3 to 5 days before you start pushing traffic. Now, this is one of the mistakes that people make. Once the ad starts displaying on their website, they rush and go and start pushing Facebook traffic again to their website, or propeller traffic, or whatever place that they are getting their traffic from. They start pushing traffic from there. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't make this mistake. Wait for at least 3 to 5 days. All right, before you start to push your traffic. And even at that, don't start pushing 100K traffic. You know, it will get you on ads limit again. Okay, what you need to do is start very small. Start with maybe 1,000 traffic. You know, if you are running, if you are used to running 50,000 naira ads in a day, start by running 500 naira, 1,000 naira ads in a day. Move to 2,000, move to 5,000. Don't start driving big traffic immediately. It will cause ads limit. And remember, if you consistently get ads limit, Google will soon suspend or disable your account, and you don't want that. So be careful, be careful. And of course, in the bid to solve Google AdSense ad limits, do you know that you can make money, you know, from doing that? All right. Now here's on Fiverr, I have a particular guy who Ali, who is helping people fix their Google AdSense ad limit issues, all right? And it's charging, you know, $30, all right, for doing this in under 2 days, all right? This is a 2 days delivery, all right? And this is a 4-day delivery, $50, all right? And of course, you will see that this guy is actually getting a lot of reviews doing this, all right? You can also do this if you want to. You can make money, all right, by simply helping people fix their Google AdSense limit with this particular knowledge that I have shown you. All right, isn't this interesting? Very interesting, right? Let's get back to what we are showing you. Now, the last one is, once you have done all of these steps, the last step is to go back and add your ads.txt back to your site route. I have showed that from the beginning. All right. So that is what you need to do, guys. That is all you need to do to completely remove Google Ads 7 limit on your website. And one of the ways that I was able to also quickly, you know, do this, because trust me, if you're trying to do this manually, it is very, very hard. So one of the things that I did, because I created a Google AdSense traffic bot, all right, and that was how I was able to, you know, drive all of those traffic, all right, in less than 35 days, all right, to my website. And I drive lots and lots of traffic automatedly, all right, while using different proxies, all right. And for you, if you don't have proxies, you can always use VPN, and you can always do manual. But for me, I used my traffic bot to do that. If you want to know more about that, you can of course reach out to me on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number will be on the or in the description box. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope that you have gained one or two value from watching this video. If you have gotten value from watching this video, please do me well, do right by me, all right, to like, to comment, to share, most importantly, this video. And please turn on your post notification, all right, so that when I post new YouTube videos, YouTube is going to recommend it to you, all right, first of all, among all of my subscribers, all right. You're going to be the first person to, you know, to get notified because you have turned on notification for my videos, all right. And of course, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. It will do me a world of good, all right. It's going to help the community grow. Thank you so very much. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to drop them in the comment section, and I'm going to be right there in the comment section to respond to all of your questions and help you to make sure that you get out of that demonic ad 7 limits. All right. Okay, guys, take care of yourself till we meet again. I remember humble self, Arakunrin Damola.